In today's rapidly evolving scientific landscape, researchers need to seamlessly collect, analyze, and manage complex data, often across multiple distributed computing resources. That's why we created graphic integration and visualization for enhanced research, or River Data Platform. Beyond the technical workflow, each member of our bioinformatics project contributes distinct expertise and plays a vital role. Regardless of their specific focus, everyone must navigate three main challenges: managing data, maintaining version control, and accessing computational resources. To address these needs, River organized the user experience into five core sections: credentials, storage, jobs, studio, and access control. To get started, users simply log in. River supports OAuth 2 authentication with Google, making the process quick and straightforward. Once logged in, you will head to the Credentials tab, where you can securely add your secret just once. River then use the credentials to streamline and centralize your daily tasks. First, add your AWS S3 compatible IAM key. If you are using AWS S3, you may also need to provide an AIN draw. This allows River to generate temporary IAM credentials, making it possible to track which users are uploading or deleting files during each section. Next, add your GitHub credential by entering your username in a personal access token. Well, there are several ways to authenticate with GitHub. Using a token is straightforward and enables River to retrieve tools and run them on the high-performance computing cluster. Finally, add your HAX credential so River can connect to the high-performance computing environment. Here, you will also specify your home directory, which is where River will store your tools, container image, and job configurations. Once you have completed the setup, you are ready to begin with the first key component, project. Each project is linked to an S3 package. To get started, create a new project and specify the package name. You will also need to select the S3 credential you added earlier. Within each project, you will find a storage section. This works much like Google Drive. You can create folders, upload files in folders, and download files as needed. You also have the option to review files directly in the browser without having to download them. If you no longer need certain storage, you can easily delete it to keep things organized. Next, you have storage where you store the data. Next step is running tools. That is called jobs. In River are tools or workflows set up from GitHub repository, which you can develop independently. To make a tool available in the platform, your repository should include a schema.json file that describes the input parameters for the job, as well as the job script, typically an batch script bootstrap from the main.hh file in the River directory. For example, a simple job script could bring out all input parameters like this, just like a hello world example when you start your first program. To add a tool, simply provide the GitHub repository URL. River use your GitHub credential to fetch the repository, read the parameter schema, and make them tool available for the job execution. Within a project, to run a job, first select the high-performance computing system using your HHX credentials. Then, choose the appropriate GitHub credential to fetch your tools. You can select the tools version by picking a tag, adjust parameters as needed, and then launch the job. Once submitted, you will be taken to the job tab, where you can monitor the job progress and view the log file for the real-time updates. A key feature of River is the ability to run the NF core workflows directly without modifying the original repository. To do this, simply copy the URL of the desired NF-Core workflow, such as NF-Core Demo, which runs fast QC and multi-QC for quality control. Unlike standard tools, NF-Core jobs require you to select a profile for workflow configuration. For this example, you can use the test profile and then log the job. Once the workflow is running, you can monitor each process in real time. River is configured to use your S3 credential, so results are automatically uploaded to the S3 package. The results are organized by workflow name and job ID, and you can use the built-in file viewer to submit the output like the multi-QC report directly from the storage section. The third key concept in River is Studio. Studios are web-based jobs, meaning they are the web service running directly on the HPC cluster. Here are 4 Studio jobs that are shown: the Visual Studio Code Server, Jupyter Lab, RStudio Server, and our customized box block with Streamlit. They can be accessed via the platform public network, while using the HPC for computing. A special feature of Studio is that it mounts your project storage to the job using Goofins, allowing you to work with your files as if they were on your local file system. That enables users to customize any web app with ease of setup. Lastly, when you create a project in River, you are not working alone. As the project creator, you become the administrator, giving you a full control to manage users or even delete the project entirely. Contributors can work with data, run jobs, and log Studio within the project, while the viewers are limited to read-only access for the storage. This simple, robust access control helps manage user permission efficiently and boosts overall team performance. Overall, River has been tested with 10 different NF-Core pipelines in genomics, demonstrating how it can help centralize and streamline your daily tasks. River, rapid integration and visualization for enhanced research, is continuously evolving with plans to support even more types of credentials in the future. Thank you for watching. If you have any ideas or feedback, please leave a comment below.